Hey guys, Lord here, back in with another video that proves my point from the last one about the fact that being PC and the Me Too movement were not relevant in the late 90s. Today we are back with day 26 of the 31 days of Halloween, and I'm gonna say that for the next couple videos anyways, because yeah, they weren't. Nobody gave a shit back then, so they shouldn't now. And just grow a pair and deal with it. Not saying some things are acceptable per se, but at least in comics, it's fake. It's fiction. A big frickin' deal. So, today we are taking a look at the Dark Alliance Series 1 Jade, the Chinese vampiress. And I say vampiress because I'm like 99% sure that's what she is. She's not a frickin' demon. Okay. But, she is pretty gnarly looking in a couple of aspects. First of all, she's got Freddy Krueger hands, and second of all, she's got ginormous boobies. Just gonna get that out of the way. And there is actually strings going over them, but I may have to actually age restrict this video just because, well, damn. So, taking a look at her lone accessory here. Some could actually probably consider this a 2-pack just because it comes with this, but she comes with a little Jade Dragon. Details are kind of lost just because he's translucent, but it's a little Jade Dragon. And he's got a bendy wire in him. I'm not going to show that only because he's a bitch to stand. And he's got some rotating arms here. You can move them up and down a little bit. They just connect to the body with these little ball joint shaped pegs that go right into the side. And all you do is pop them in. Which can be easier said than done in some cases. But pop them in, they stay in there for the most part. This one actually fell out on me already, but wasn't pushed in all the way. Now it doesn't want to go back in. Go figure. But, yeah, this is a cool little set if you're into this type of stuff. I obviously am because I'm a sick bastard, but that's besides the point. He's got a little swivel at the arm and then the bendy wire throughout. Now looking at the figure, I'm going to warn you straight up. The little strings, and they are strings because as you can see, there is a bit of curve to the one in the middle there. You want to be a little bit on the careful side not to get these to where they're going to unglue. This one on the top's already unglued. On the one side, it's still attached on the other side pretty well, but they are strings. You do not want them to come unglued because you will most likely lose them, and then she will look a little odd because there's literally nothing holding her dress together other than those. I guess you could say she's using duct tape too, but to each their own. You're just going to want to be a little bit on the careful side with these. Just so you don't lose them, just so they don't come off. They don't really break, they're just little string bits glued in place, and they're kind of glued half-assedly if you ask me. But it's about 20 years old at this point. I think, was it 2000, 2001 or something? Diamond Select actually put these out with the help of Art Asylum. And yeah, they definitely did a pretty bang-up job on this one, didn't they? But articulation on this figure, you're going to want to be careful. You don't want to bust the crown either. She's got a very ornate crown kind of piece. Just because it's got all these little bits staying off it. And I'm 90% sure that the crown is glued on crooked on mine. But I am not in the state of mind to really care at the moment. But she does have a ball joint in the head, so she can look all around. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is crooked. Because that's down there. This is up here. So, yeah, smooth move, X-Lax. She glued it on crooked. But, you know what? Whatever. If it comes unglued, then you just glue it in the right spot. You know? Big deal. Her shoulders rotate. Just swivel. They don't go in and out or anything. And then she's got a swivel at the wrist. Look at those freaking nails. Fingers. Like, why are they so big? I don't know. I don't know if that comes with the vampire territory or not. Now, her legs, you're going to want to be careful. Just because they're on these sucky V joints. I hate that. Got a V cut. So they're practically useless. Her dress likes to stick to her hindquarters a bit. But she does have V cuts. And she does have a hinge at the knee. Right there. And she has a hinge at the foot. And her shoes are pretty much just painted on. They're sculpted on a little bit, but they're not sculpted on that well. I don't think anyways. But this is basically how she's supposed to stand. It's something like this. And let me tell you what. Unless you want her to face plant, you will not stand her this way. Because all she does is lean back and forth. She didn't come with a stand. Mine's probably a little bit warped. Just because I bought it new in the package. Let me see if I can tilt her head back at all. I don't think I can. But, yeah, she's definitely one you're going to want to be a little careful with just because of how she's built. She's built decent, but not the best. She does have this long Barbie hair sticking off the back of her head, which will get caught in her occasionally, so makes her even more of a pain in the butt to keep in check. But placing her here, the main thing I don't want is for her to fall down. Forward, anyways. Backwards, I'd take it either way. But forwards, no. I don't want to risk any of those strings coming unglued. So, here she is next to Jack-o'-lantern. She is a little taller, but not by a great amount. But, you know, that's okay. And, yeah, that's pretty much it for her. She's just a very scantily clad Chinese vampire. I say Chinese because, you know, Jade Dragons and shit. I would assume if that's not it, then I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. So, she is pretty cool, but again, you're going to want to be careful with this figure. If you do wind up picking it up, I do recommend it to the right person. Obviously, if you're a middle-aged woman, you're probably not going to want this anywhere near your house. At least you grew up with these comics. But yeah, that doesn't mean you like them, though, does it? And the light of God is shining on her, isn't it? You can never tell nowadays, but she looks cool, but, you know, be careful with it. She doesn't have a lot going on, so you're pretty much just going to pose her up a little bit with her arms, probably, and put her on the shelf. That's going to be it. She's constantly in this kind of hip-up pose. And, yeah, she's pretty much just going to be there like that. And for those of you perverts who are wondering, because I know there's at least two of you, you can in fact see some of her bodacious booty in the back. But it's got panties on it, so mwah, mwah. Don't worry, fellas, that's as close to any as I've gotten as well. So it ain't all that bad, is it? So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's very risque edition of the 31 Days of Halloween. Stay tuned, because tomorrow we're taking a look at the other Iced Earth cover girl. That, of course, is going to be Purgatory. And we'll get into that bit tomorrow. So, till next time, I'll catch you guys later with day 27 of the 31 Days of Halloween. Woo! Boobies! You saw that coming. Don't lie to me.